What's going on, YouTube family? The man, the myth, the Zxpredator here with another video and a quick vlog. And this is actually a love letter to my riding people, our social group called the Night RiderZ. So it's not an official MC. It's more like, hey, we live in the area. We can get up and do last minute rides type thing, you know, and we share our passion with one another. So I want to give a big shout out to Chris, who is leading this ride, and to the people who are participating. You know, I always like to, you know, I'm very social. I like to get around people, ride, do my thing, and all that good stuff. So with that being said, I also wanted to double this down as a vlog and channel update. As you can see, I have been making strides to push and innovate. I'm experimenting with different editing techniques, and shout out to Movavi 360 and Movavi software engineers. These guys have done an amazing job with their software. Initially, when I was doing 360 videos, I was unable to put any fonts or edits or anything like that, you know, so I went ahead and you know, tried something a little different, you know. But with that being said, I will have new types of content on the channel. Been talking to Garvin, my cousin, and you know, we no longer have Zero. You know, I think I had posted that on the channel, where that ZXS has been sold. Put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears collectively with Mike F. Big shout out to him. If you need your bike service, make sure you go check him out at Cross Country Power Sports and tell him the Zxpredator sent you. He's practically like family to me. And with Goken, you know, he and I are gonna be working on our little show to kind of get people on like What You Riding, who probably live far across the country. You know, considering that the pandemic passes and all that, you know, a lot of our projects are on hold. But yeah, we have a lot of things in the shoot, so just stay tuned for that. Again, new types of content. I'm trying to be responsible with some of it, and it's pretty much stuff that I know people are clamoring for. But with my status in the military and the type of job that I have to make sure that you know, I don't jeopardize anything. So but yeah, just know there's a particular event that I will put on YouTube, but to, you know, keep people, you know, it's like we want to do fun things, and we want to, you know, do like the Outspoken Tigers and all these other folks doing Smackdowns, but you know, the folks are recognizable and all that. Like, we don't want to put anybody in any sort of trouble. I know we'll go to Mexico to make that happen, but considering there's no travel and all that good stuff, I mean, we gotta make do with what we have, right? So, in other news, I do want you guys to follow some of the directions that I'm gonna put on the screen, or possibly in the description below. You'll see that when you see these videos and I put 360 in them, just use your cell phone to tilt it around, or click and drag on your PC, so that you can get the full experience. Now, for those who don't, you know, had issues with that, I try to do secondary versions where they're fixed cameras, so all you have to do is literally sit and watch it. The inherent advantage of doing it that way is I can mix GoPro videos into that version, but I can't do it from GoPro to a 360 format per se, unless you know, I move to the GoPro Fusion or GoPro Fusion Max. You know, that's something that Garvin and I are looking to. One of us will acquire it, you know, and then we'll kind of merge videos and whatnot. But I see that with the technologies, they handle them very differently. You know, a lot of times you have videos that are fixed. Mine, I like to leave it like as a free camera, but you know, it's preferences, and apples to oranges in that regard. Please pardon my phone. It goes off like all the time. It's crazy. But I also noticed too, the my 360 Fly 4K is usually best used in the day. I guess where I ride, it gets kind of, dark. And on top of that, I have to go through exporting properties because when I record the videos natively, it's uncompressed. But once I start exporting them for Facebook, YouTube, different applications, like it goes through a conversion process, and the metadata for you IT guys, it changes, so it kind of changes the properties of that video. But I mean, I'm sharpening my saw, working on different things, and you can't grow unless you experiment, and you won't open your parachute if you don't jump. Shout out to Steve Harvey for that quote. You just had to jump. So trying different things, cracking a lot of eggs, trying to make that omelet for you guys. So with that, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get notified of all my new videos. And please pardon my phone. I have to keep it on for work. But the man that met the Zxpredator, make sure you sub. I'll see y'all later.